I'm 10 minutes away from home, so we'll see how things turned out. But I'm feeling good about it. I think it's going to be just fine. There's this book called, the book of the week, 4 Agreements. It talks about this concept called domestication of humans. Every human gets domesticated like we train dogs, like we domesticate animals. We get rewarded and punished, just like we reward and give dog a treat, right? I don't know if people give time out for dogs, but they get punished and they get rewarded, just like us. And the domestication is so strong that we go from being trained like puppies, you get a reward, good boy, good girl, ice cream treat. Then you get to a certain age, still a child, and you find the word no to defend against your freedom because you want to be as authentic as possible. And then you find out that you're a weak little baby and adults are strong and big. And that doesn't work. No doesn't work. And you give up and you start to take account of everything you're expected to be. Since nobody wants you to be yourself, they start to tell you who they want you to be. And you start to sort of create this book in your mind, call it the book of law, right? They call it the book of law in the book. So you start to create your own book of law of inauthentic version of you, and you get to a place where you can start to imagine what a perfect person would look like. So you create a perfect version of you in your head, and you become a dissatisfied person because you're always missing the mark of not being perfect. But while you are pursuing to become perfect, you get so, the domestication is so strong that you become an auto-domesticated person. As an adult, you start to domesticate yourself. You punish yourself by judging yourself and making yourself feel bad. And you treat yourself when you have been a good boy or a good girl, right? You work hard and you maybe have a drink at night, or I don't know, treat yourself to something nice that you wanted to buy. If you've had a good year, you get a promotion, you treat yourself to things, experiences, and you just domesticate yourself. And when you get on this journey, when you start to do the work, you find out how hard it is to let go of your programming. Let go of all these tiny thousands of agreements that you have made in your lifetime with all the people, neighbors, friends. Agreements of what you will do and what you will not do, how you will do things, how you're supposed to think, right? They talk about that faith is you believing something unconditionally, right? And if you agree to someone calling you an ugly, or you can't sing, or money is the root of all evil and all this, and you agree to it, that becomes your agreement. You start to believe it, and then you get to a point where you believe it so unconditionally that that is now your faith. So that's why spirituality, Yogananda calls it understanding God, becoming one with God, pursuing God, getting to know God. You can call it source, universe, whatever your beliefs are. It's a very difficult path. That's why so many people would just live this life, which is a dream, according to Yogananda's gurus, as well as this book here. that people are unaware that this is a dream. And when you wake up in the dream, what happens when you become lucid dreamer? What happens? Now you can control the dream. You can do anything you want in your lucid dreams, right? If you get good at it. Something to think about. What are your thoughts?